Hi Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren, aka Dizzy Stitcher, and welcome to the 1st of August. Not long now and it'll be Christmas. Yay! Hope you're all well. So if you are new to my channel, then welcome. This is a channel about cross stitching, and if you are a returning viewer, then thank you very much for returning. I hope you enjoy my video. So a few things going off this week. So first of all, there was a sale on Haed. Oops. So of course I had to go and have a look, but I controlled myself. I only bought 2 patterns this time, so I'll show you what I bought. So the first one I bought, surprise surprise, is a Jan Patrick Clancy piece, and this is called Underwater Dolphin and Turtle, which is what this one will be. So I like that one. And then the second one I bought was a David Penfold Artworks one, supersized waterhole master, which is this one. Now this one I saw when I first started getting into Haed. Somebody was actually working on it, and the elephant part looked so lifelike. It looked like it was just a photograph taken, and I've always wanted to do this one, and every time Haed's had a sale on, I've always picked other ones. So, but like I say, Jemima's been doing this one as well, and that one looked really, really good. So I was like, right, now I'm going to buy it this time. So I bought it. So, as I say, control myself. I did put about another 6 on my wish list, but I kept it to a minimum, so I got 2. So a couple of things I've got to go through today. So obviously my stitching progress, I've got some haul. Yes, I have haul, and I'm going to go through just I've only really got one question really that somebody left, so I'm just going to go through that as well. I also have a finish, surprise surprise. So I'll get into that in a moment. So I'm just going to answer the question first. Was how do I store like my floss fabrics and my finished designs? Now I kind of went over this right back at the beginning of my videos, but I will go through it again. So for my floss, most of it is kept in these. So it's all bobbinated, and then the numbers, DMC numbers on there, if you can see. So that's how I keep the majority of my floss. Most of it, to be fair, I keep in the kits with what I'm working on. So this one here is for the supersized tiger family. So I did want to look again one of those really large boxes, the one that had doubled, so you can turn it over, but I've never been able to find one over here, so one day maybe. So that's how I store my floss for that. Any spare floss I have, well, I say most of my floss is actually tied up in kits, so I don't actually have any spare ones at the moment. So any spare ones I do have will just go in like a Ziploc bag for now, and then just kept in the cupboard somewhere. With regards to fabric, I don't really have any spare fabric. The only spare fabric I got was that one that I got off my auntie. So that is still in the envelope, just so that it doesn't get ruined in any way. So that again is in the cupboard drawer. And my finishes, now as you know, I've only had 2 finishes. I've now got 3. So I've only really got the 2 finishes. If you've not seen them before, I'll quickly show you these again. So the first one is this tiger one, which is a little bit creased, needs a wash as well. So that's that one. And the second one is my Majestics Tiger. That one is a DMC kit, done on 14 count cream Ada. This one is a kit again by Custom Crafts. My Majestic Tigers done on 14 count Ada, and that's this one. I really like the tiger on this one. It's really cool. So they're the only two finishes I've got. Now with those at the moment, I'm just keeping them in the pack that came with the Majestics Tiger one, just so that they don't get dirty or ruined in any way. So I am going to look into getting some frames for those, and then I'm going to attempt, I say attempt, to frame those myself. We'll see what kind of disaster that turns out to be. So that's it. That's how I do all my things. So it is what it is. So right, let's get on with what we've done this week. So as I say, first of all, I'm going to show my finish. So as you can remember, I was working on my little Christmas hoop kit, which is the singing mice with my favourite metallic threads. I'll pop a picture in of where it was last time you all saw it. And this is it all finished now. Took a bit longer than I thought to do the back stitching. I've not really done back stitching before, so trying to work it out was fun. I've got another one as well, where I don't know how you do the, like, so it looks like a curve on some of them. So I just hoped for the best on this one, so it looks all right. Which reminds me as well, I also started the other ornament that I've got, which is the Snowman Bauble kit. So this one is double-sided. Oh yeah, it does show you the back of him as well. It is double-sided on there as well. So I made a little start on this one. Now this one is on 14 count plastic Haed. Never worked with this one before. Starting using it works out okay until you start getting into like areas where you've already got stitches in there, and it gets a little bit hard to push through because it doesn't move as much, I don't think. So this is my start on this one. So as you can see, I've done a fair little bit on this one. I was trying to work out what this thing here is. I was like, well, it doesn't look like anything, but I think it's meant to be a robin. It doesn't look like a robin. Not yet, anyway. So yeah, so got most of it done. Again, I had the problem where it's obviously the snowman's white, and then there's a real pale grey that just comes around the outside of him here. And the floss, when it's together, looks exactly the same. So that took me a while to decipher which one was which on that one. So that's a new little start that I did on there. So as soon as it was July, I'll say now we're in August. So right. So what have I worked on this week? So if any of you watched my stitch with me, you know I did a bit of work on my janlynn Northern Lights kit, which is this one. So this is the Wolves one that I restarted due to the Haed problem. So I didn't put an awful lot in there. I only put 76 stitches in, but I'll show you where I was last time. And this is where I've got to now. So I've just added, like in the stitch with me, I did like around this part here. So I've not put an awful lot into this one. I was hoping to get some more work done on this after I'd finished doing the stitch with me, but that never happened. As is generally the case. You think, yeah, I'll get some work done on there, and something crops up. So that's that one. The next one I worked on was my Mini Deer Creek. So if you've not seen this before, it's artwork by Donna Gelsinger. It's a Heaven and Earth chart. So I'll pop a picture in of where this one was last time. And this is where I've got to this time. So you have to excuse the part threads. It's not on the Q-snap this time. So as you can see, let me move these out of the way. I've just been filling in the part threads that I had on there first. So it's coming along nicely. So I managed to get a fair bit of headway on this one this time. So in 2 days on this one, I managed to do 1,250 10 stitches. So this is on 25 count easy guide. And so I'm doing it 2 over 1/10 stitch. So I'll get in there. So this is what I've got done so far. So again, I need to get my butt into gear on this one, because since we're now in August, I have 3 months to get this one finished, as I say, because this one's going to be for my brother for Christmas, because he really liked it. So I've got 3 months to try and get that done. So I've got 3, 4, 5.5 full pages to do, and then about 6 partial pages. Let's see how we go on this one. So that one's going to be fun, trying to get that one finished in time now. And again, with that one, every time I pulled it out, Tiger came over wanting a fuss. So I had to put it down and wait for him to move again. So, but I managed to get something done this time. So the next one I worked on then was my Tilton Crafts Big Cats, which is this one. And again, I'll put a picture in where I worked last time. So with this one, I managed to put in 287 stitches. Now this was for one of the challenges in Enchanted Stitching, which was stitch on something with blue, teal, red or green, I think it was. So obviously this one's a lot blue in the background. So this is where I'm up to on this one. So on this one, I mainly worked in the dark blue, the 969. So I finished all this part around here and down here. So getting close to a page finish on this one. So the page finish is around about here. And then that's the bottom. So obviously I've not got much more to do, he says. So that one's coming along nicely. So again, this one's on 25 count easy guide. And this one I'm doing it 1 over 1 full cross. And then the last one I worked on was my Thea gouverneur piece, which is London. And this is where I was last time. And this is, I don't think you can see this, I might grab some paper. And this is where I'm up to now. So as you can see, I've worked in some more around here, across this part here, and on this section. It's a bit wonky. Still haven't done the back stitching on there yet. So that's that one. So this one again is on the kit Haed. It's 18 count black Haed, and you stitch it all 1 over 1 full cross. Except if you're like me and you do the metallic part, you use all 6 strands. So I still haven't frogged that part out yet. So I need to pull that part out and redo that one. To be fair though, I don't think it looks too bad. Just a little bit bulky, but now we'll see on that one. And if you haven't noticed, I have a new scroll frame, Q-snap. So this is a 17 by 17 inch Q-snap. So, which is one of my purchases that I got this week. So that actually works out quite handy with this piece, with it being quite big and a really big piece of Haed. Don't have to worry about trying to scroll it up to put it on the smaller Q-snaps. So that's all I've done for stitching wise this week. So not as much as I wanted to get done, but as I say, I pulled that one out last night, the London one. And when I was working on that one, some family members turned up. They were only coming for a coffee. 4 hours later, they left. Oh, I never told you, that one I managed to put in 402 stitches. So I did a little bit last night and then a little bit this morning while I was waiting for the washing to finish so I can get that picked out. And then obviously, yeah, that's all I've done. So this week I'm going to concentrate again on the Mini Deer Creek. I really need to get a move on with that one. So I'm going to do that one and then I'll decide which other ones I'm going to work on. So I think with Mini Deer Creek, I'm going to just work on that for the rest of today and all day tomorrow. So I can try and get caught up on that one. So that's that. So the next thing then, car is going fine. Absolutely love it. So been driving here, there and everywhere, as you do when you get a new car, just to show it off. So it's already been vacuumed once. I've only had it a week. It's been vacuumed already. It's been washed already. So yeah, see how long that lasts. I don't think it'll last too long, but you never know. Right, so what did we get haul-wise? So obviously I got the Q-snap, which you've just seen. I also got myself some floss. So as I say, this was all like from my tax money. I didn't spend it all on this stuff, but a good chunk of it. So got a nice bag full of floss here, just so I can finish kitting up some of my pieces. I think most of this is for the big cats one. Again, some of the pieces I couldn't get because, as with everything, suppliers are running low on a lot of them because of like delays in transporting and factories being closed down. But I managed to get a fair bit of what I needed. I also got myself some treasure braid in gold. So this is so I can sort out the London, although I might try doing the London with the proper metallic again, since I now know how to split it. But just before I do start on this one, if anyone's used this before, obviously it comes with I think it comes with a couple of strands. Looking at it, it splits. He says, all right, there. Looks like it does split a bit. So if anyone's worked with this one before, do you split this or do you just stitch it as it is? So please let me know before I make a boob on this one, because I don't want to do that. I also got some of these plasticky ring thingies for holding your fabric in place. So I got 4 of those. So this is mainly for the supersized ones because the fabric just goes everywhere because they're that big. I also got myself some thread drops. So I got 3 packets of these. So that's 90. I didn't think these actually came with the rings because on the site it doesn't say that they come with the rings. But it actually comes with the rings on there as well. So you get 30 thread drops and the ring in each packet. So what I'm going to do moving forward, any floss like I finished with or whatever, I'm just going to put on these, and then I might be able to sort out some kind of organisation then, and then I'll be able to know exactly what floss I've got and what I do actually need to get. The final thing I got was my stand. I'll pop a picture in here of the one I got. So it's the Lowry stand. It's just the silver one, basic one. So this all turned up yesterday, so it turned up just in time for me to do my video today. So I've been using it, stitching on my London, and it took a little bit to get used to because, as you know, I'm used to just sitting with my cross stitching on my knee and crouching forward doing it. So being able to actually sit up straight and actually cross stitch, it's great. So it's really well investment for me anyway. So if anyone is looking for any kind of stand, that one I do highly recommend. So it's adjustable for your height. You can twist it out. You can flip your work over as well. So I will probably I might do a review on that one for you next week if people want a review, so you can see exactly how it all works. But do let me know. Excuse me. I was a little bit dry this morning. So yeah, now all these for anyone who's in Australia and is looking for somewhere to get your flossers and fabrics and stuff like that, comes from a store called JK's Cross Stitching Supplies, which is, you can see that. So she's on Facebook. So she has all the everything sorted out on files in Facebook, and you just go in and have a look, see what you want. All the prices are there as well, and you just send her a message on Messenger and she sorts it all out. So she's been really, really good. I highly recommend her. A floss for anyone in Australia, as you know, it's not really cheap. It's about $1.20 or $1.30, something like that, for your skeins of DMC. She sells them for 75 cents, so which is really, really good. Also got this cute little needle minder. So I've been using that one on London as well. So yeah, highly recommend her. At the moment, she's not taking any new orders though, if anyone is looking to order, because she's still waiting for stuff to arrive. So a lot of it is coming from America, I believe, a stock. But she has, they have told her it is on the way. So she's not taking any new orders for probably maybe about a week to 2 weeks, while she gets caught up on orders that people are waiting for stuff coming in. So because of everything going off, it's kind of delayed her a bit. So, but she's really, really good. I ordered my stuff 2 weeks ago. She was just waiting for the Lowry stand to come in. That came in. She posted it on Tuesday. I got it on Friday. So really fast shipping as well. So if anyone is looking for her, I highly recommend her. You just go on Facebook, look under JK's Cross Stitching Supplies, and you'll see it. And there's instructions of how to order stuff and how to view all the files. She's got charts on there. She's got fabrics, all different flossers. So yeah, highly recommend her. And I did ask her permission before I gave her a shout out as well, just to make sure, because I know some people don't like having shout outs if they're really, really busy, but she was quite happy for me to do that. So that's everything that I've need to go through, I think, today. So I've gone all through my stash. So as I say, upcoming plans for next week. I'm going to work on Mini Thea this weekend. No idea what else I'm going to stitch on. As I say, I'm waiting on the enchanted stitching, or I may need to think about maybe putting some kind of rotation in place, because some of the pieces are just not getting worked on, because all the stuff in enchanted stitching always seems to be the same kind of things. So I'll decide what I'm going to do with that one over this week. I'm going to try and get another Stitch With Me done as well for you. They seem to be going really well, so we'll do one of those. Haven't decided which piece I'll work on yet, but we'll decide that at the time. So if any of you do want me to do a Stitch With Me on a specific piece, then by all means do let me know. Pop it in the comments below, and then if there's a fair few wanting a certain piece done, then I'll do a Stitch With Me on those ones as well. So might not be this week, obviously it'll probably be next week when I do that one. So again, any questions or any comments, please pop them down below in the comment section. If you do want to email me, you can do. My email address is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. I am on Instagram as well, which is @dizzystitcher. So very easy to see. Again, I've not been posting much. Been busy running around doing stuff, driving around in the new car. So, but yes, and I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, so yeah, any questions, comments, by all means do let me know. And all I can say now is stay safe, happy stitching, and I will catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.